How's everybody doing today? We're recording this on a Friday. We've never recorded on a Friday before.
And I can't believe you're still sober enough to do this.
Well, I have been drinking since I had a gin and tonic at 4 o'clock, I think. And then, and I don't have any shot glasses either. So I was like, wow, that's about 2 shots. How many shots are you?
I go by sound.
By what? By sound?
Sound.
Yeah. Once it sounds foolish, I stop. So I'm pretty good.
I'm going to be responsible and I'm going to drink a cola beverage to try to sober myself.
Do they have?
I was about to say.
In Britain, they have Coca-Cola.
They have that.
They've got Coke Zero and everything, all the bits.
Wow.
Do they call it like Cake Zero or something stupid like they patata it?
Yeah, exactly.
Potato, tomato, Coke Zero.
Oh, I hate that whole conversation. It's a potato, or no, it's a tomato, and I'm like, then why is it a potato? Let's not have this discussion yet again for the 1000th time. It's a fucking potato and a fucking tomato.
The fish and chips discussion, like, oh boy, here we go.
Vinegar doesn't belong anywhere near that, by the way.
It can no. It can go on the chips, on the French fries. It can go on the French fries.
Thank you.
It can go on the French fries, but like, still give me the ranch and everything else.
Say, do they have ranch dressing in England?
You know what's funny? They are slowly but surely bringing them out into different pubs, and it makes me so happy. Like we just got back from camping today, in fact, and we went to this. We were canoeing somewhere in Norfolk down this river, and there's like a pub crawl you can do as you go down this river. You just like, it's not the safest thing on the world, but apparently,
I'm sure not.
Why is it that you can drink loads and it's fine and drive a boat?
You're not technically supposed to, Kay. It's actually frowned upon to
But frowned
you're allowed
upon.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is you drink on a boat and you feel fine, and then you get off on a dry land and you realize that you were, in fact, not okay. The waves rolling made you feel like you were sober. Turns out, no, you were quite far from it. I'm still bent on you were in Norfolk? That's where you were camping? We were trying to figure out where is that better than Southfuck?
Yes, it's much better than Southfuck. Anyway, so we were paddling along this river in Norfolk, and we stopped at this one pub, and I noticed not only did they have ranch dressing, they had tater tots, which is few and far between in this country.
That's an American thing.
And I was like, I'm never leaving this pub. And then we left. We went to the other pubs. Nothing beat that first pub we went to. That was...
The owners were probably American. I guarantee you they were like American owners or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, so like British invasion was one way. Get ready. Because I know that you English folk, turn your snooty noses up at us, uncivilized Americans, and then you try our potatoes deep fried in our ranch dressing, and you say, I like freedom. Tastes pretty good.
Freedom is good.
Maybe they were doing it right.
I got some photos. My aunt is at the Minnesota State Fair, the Great Minnesota Get Together, and of course, she's the kind of person that doesn't go there just to like eat and ride rides. She goes to see like the arts and crafts and like the best, banana bread and the best pie.
The butter carving. Does she go to see the butter carving?
Oh. Everybody goes to see Princess K of the Milky Way. You got to see the lady's head carved in butter. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But they had this whole place. It was seed art. So people taking like seeds and then gluing them on and making pictures. And somebody made a seed art photo, and I mean, it's beautiful, of a bag of Ruffles next to a container of Top the Tater Cake. And I was like, oh, that made me miss home a little bit. Because you can't get Top Tater around here.
Yeah. Ugh. Man, fair people. They got too much time on their hands. That's pretty that's pretty incredible.
I just hope I live long enough to be that bored that I have to enter shit in at the fair.
Yeah. Well, there was this guy I saw on the news the other day that built he built a model of New York City, and it took him like 20 years to do it. And I don't know what he made it out of, but it must have been something small. But it's like, how do you have that much time on your hands? New York City's pretty big, like all the boroughs, like every single borough, like every building. It's pretty incredible how much time people have on their hands.
I don't know.
I did have an uncle. He quit drinking and he started doing woodworking and metalwork instead. And clearly he had needed to quit drinking because I'll tell you what, he produced some high quality crap and he would turn that into the state fair. And I was like, wow. So you spent this much time drinking and now you do this? Look how productive you are.
What are you?
I guess it's a lesson for some people, Kay.
What would you enter into the state if you were to be at that point where like that was all? Excuse me.
There's that soda.
Oh, those refined English ladies.
That's just.
I'm surprised you didn't have your little white glove on when you covered your mouth.
That just snuck out there. Oh, excuse me. What if you got to that point where you were just so old that like that's all you can do now? That's your only gift you can give to the universe. What would you bring to the state fair? Would it be food? Would it be a craft?
Oh, that's a good. Maybe my voice. Maybe I'd sing. I don't know.
Ooh.
You know.
I like that. I've never heard you sing, Ryan, and now.
God. Well, I'd be so old to the point where I just wouldn't care what people would think. So maybe then I would just belt a number out, or dance or something. Like,
what would you?
It would be entertaining.
Do you have like a go-to karaoke song?
Man, I don't know. Maybe like some MJ, some Michael Jackson or something. Yeah.
That's what you should. Good, you go with an easy one.
I can.
Don't try to challenge yourself.
I can picture some. I can picture some. Will you be there? Like from Free Willy.
Yeah.
Free Willy, Michael Jackson. That's what I'm picturing.
Oh man.
In the mirror, and we're singing backup for him, Kay.
Yeah.
Kay, how old are you again?
36.
Okay, so Ryan, the age you stopped caring is 36.
Okay, got you. I'm 4 years away. Four years away. All right.
I know I look old, but I've just been camping for a week with children.
Oh boy, you're exhausted probably. My goodness.
What do you
Take
think?
your tots up in North Park.
Oh my!
Imagine.
It was the only thing. Oh, it got me through. There's tater tots and ranch. Welcome to Sweat Socks and All That Socks with Justin K and Ryan, where no sport is off limits and the debates are debatable. Today we're going to be talking about the best versus the worst sports uniforms. But before we get into it, can we have the latest news, please?
I would just like to send a shout out to Evan Singleton of Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, the world's strongest man. He's known as T-Rex, and not because he's got teeny tiny arms. I think it's because he's got very powerful legs. He just deadlifted 1,134 pounds.
Whoa.
And I watched the video of it. You can imagine that a man of his stature, quite tiny, right? A man who can lift over 1,100 pounds in deadlift, to fuel the feats of strength. He, for breakfast, for example, he has a 9-egg omelet, an entire pound of pork sausage, and then a fruit bowl. So, I am not yet able to lift 1,134 pounds. I am on track. I am breakfasting correct to get there. So that's good.
Okay, so
You're on your way.
I think for our next segment, somewhere in our lives, what we should do is we should do that diet for like a week, and we should blog it, and see how we feel. But do we do the same? We can't do the work. We can't do the workouts because we'll die.
Yeah. Or maybe die eating the food too.
Yeah, right. A Sunday photo, Monday photo, and then we just put them side by side, and you see you literally getting fatter every day. Like you see yourself in 24 hours time getting fatter. That sounds awesome. Like here.
I want in a day. Oh, it's like those makeup artists when they put like the fat suit on you, like the transformation. Oh yeah. God.
I have to put a fat set on you. No need. Just give me a week.
Give me the Lancaster guy diet.
Oh my God, I want to do this.
And you need to make a 9-egg omelet. Holy shit.
That's so many eggs. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. Oh.
A day, right. So we'll average it out. What, 12 a carton? 12. What's 12?
Well, there's 18. You can buy an 18-pack, so essentially you get 3 omelets.
You can't here. The most you can get in this country, I think, is 15. I know.
What the fuck?
I know.
Wow. A baker's dozen plus 2. What is that shit? You guys make no sense there.
It's so strange, yeah. It's so weird how things are just so different around different places. It's so strange.
Are they chicken eggs, or do you have them from like emus or something there?
Well, wouldn't an emu egg equate to like 3 eggs in one?
Could be. So there we go. I only need 3 eggs for my omelets. They're emu eggs.
Oh man,
Delicious. Hey, shout out to T-Rex. Like, dare to dream.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
awesome. You know what? I'm going to do that diet and I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to blog it or vlog it and we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to have to take a week off work to do this shit. I'm not going to be able to do my job.
I'd like to point out as well that like the 9 egg, but there's an entire pound of pork sausage that you have to eat with that, and that means that you gain 1 pound in your body because it was on the outside, now it's on the inside, and then you don't want to, but you have to eat the fruit because you got to get this through you somehow.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it's got to get there somehow. This reminds me of the movie Super Size Me. He blogged it.
That's right.
Remember Morgan Spurlock? Yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace, by the way.
Did he die?
Did he die?
He did, yeah.
You know, you'd think that just eating nothing but McDonald's
Keep him alive, yeah.
Oh, no.
You know, okay, how about you do the T-Rex diet
Yeah.
and I'll monitor. That sounds good.
I think doing a T-Rex diet versus eating McDonald's and supersizing it every single day for months is probably a bit different.
We'll see.
I'm just.
We'll find out.
Is it
Let us
bad?
know.
Is it bad that
Dude.
when we watched Super Size Me in school when I was a junior in high
I
school?
did too. Yes, I
And
did too.
I had it right before lunch, and I was like, "Anybody want McDonald's? Because I'm going." That's all I wanted was McDonald's after that.
I watched it it's funny. I watched it same year for me in high school in my cooking class. We watched that show. She's like, "This is what you can't eat." I'm like, "No, I actually kind of want it now."
Yeah. Like, they're trying to deter you, and instead also just making you hungry.
Yeah.
So good, so
Oh,
good. Right, let's get to. So, if we didn't have all those diets, maybe we'd still be able to fit into these lovely little uniforms. However, who was I talking to? And they were talking about the heaviest player in the NFL, and he's not able to play. Who was that? What was that about?
I don't know who he is, but I know he plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I believe he's about 415 pounds.
Yeah, something like that.
He's a big boy. Yeah.
So they've made it so he can't play anymore because he's so heavy.
Yeah. Because he's so heavy and they're just afraid that he's I know it's kind of weird. Like you kind of want to be that big, but if you can't run and like be somewhat fit, they just can't have you out there. It's kind of a little bit of weird. Yeah, it is.
You know what? If you can roll your teammate to the line of scrimmage and have him play nose tackle and have 3 offensive linemen try to move him, I think, you know what? That's fantastic. That is the kind of offense or defense that I could get behind. I mean, you got to think outside the box. This is no different than some of the other, gadget plays that the Kansas City Chiefs have included, It's no different than Tom Brady deflating footballs. Any competitive advantage you can get. Well, my old man used to question, we'd watch hockey, and he'd say, why don't they just get some 500-pound guy and set him in front of the net? You can't count him. All he has to do is sit there.
Yeah, just stand there, sit there, yeah.
Yeah, in my intramural broomball in college, we made it to the championship of the intramural broomball league, and the reason we lost 1-0 is because the guy playing goalie was so fucking fat. I'm not kidding. He just stood there, and they just laughed. Like, what are you going to do? We tried to lure him out with a cheeseburger. It didn't work. He had willpower.
But surely it would be more for the safety of the other players. What if he fell on them and killed them?
Well, I mean,
Is that not the fear?
Think of like your NFL running back or wide receiver, okay? You're in the middle of the pile, right? You have 3, 4, 300-pound guys on top of you at least, They survive. I've been in the bottom of a dog pile in a football field, and not great, but you're not going to die. If you do, pussy.
Maybe it costs too much money to make their uniforms. So let's get into it. Best versus worst uniforms. I'm going to let you guys start. You have been watching sports. What is so funny?
more thread count.
Right. And by the way, in honor of the NFL season kicking off here in just TikTok days from now, we are looking at NFL jerseys in particular as the best and the worst of NFL jerseys. So, can I just say, like,
jerseys
my
or the
top,
whole outfit? The whole outfit, yes.
well, the whole uniform.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So I'll just start with like the third ugliest, in my opinion, Dallas Cowboys. Because the Dallas Cowboys fucking suck. That star is lame.
It is.
No matter what they do, I hate the Dallas Cowboys.
I agree. However, I will disagree. I love the silver pants.
The silver.
I like the silver shiny pants.
That's like the only part of the uniform I can get down with. But yeah, I mean, the star is getting old. Jerry Jones is getting old.
Amen. However,
I
think there will be uproar. There will be uproar if they were to ever change anything.
Oh yeah.
You see what's happening.
Yeah.
You see what's happening with the Commanders now and how they want to go back, blah, blah, blah. Like, you change anything, it's just going to turn into absolute mayhem. So
you say that, but all these NFL teams change their looks like every year. I mean, look at the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, they had their back in the day uniforms. I've put them up as one of like the sleekest, coolest, badassest uniforms ever. And they started doing this lime neon green bullshit. And now, I mean, God, I root for them. I got a goddamn tattoo. I can't stand their uniforms.
I liked it when they changed it to the lime green.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
I did. I was like, wow, those are bright and fun.
It looks like some sort of like EDM rave or something.
Yeah. You're going to have a seizure if you look at it too long. I don't like it.
Another one that I think is pretty ugly is, and they recently just changed, was I don't know, I'm not really like a big fan of like jerseys that don't have a lot going on. Like, what I mean is like the Arizona Cardinals. Like, they had a really cool, like, black jersey, and they had the Cardinal logo, and they had kind of, like, these little things on it. And now it's just red. It's just it looks like a big red top, red pants. It just looks like a big ketchup bottle. Like, it just looks so ugly. And it just says Arizona on it, and that's it. It's just red. Like, what is that? It's just, like, no effort into that.
Yeah.
Well, they're saving money somewhere.
I like the red top, white pant idea. I don't want it all one color. I don't like that. I don't mind basic jerseys, to be honest. I mean, I think we can all agree, though, before we go any further, the ugliest of all NFL jerseys ever would be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Creamsicle.
The original creamsicle.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, those are terrible. And
I don't think
they're bringing them back this year.
I don't think that's the worst. I think the worst that there ever was that I came across was in honor of the franchise's 80th season, the Steelers brought back the throwback uniforms in 2012. They look like fucking bumblebees.
Yes.
You throw shade. The Steelers have some of the most beautiful jerseys and nice things after that throwback, okay? Other than that, those jerseys have looked the same for like my entire life. And there's black, gold, basic, tight. I love it. That's why the reason I grew up liking the Steelers, because I thought they had really cool jerseys, really cool uniforms.
Yeah.
Not that one.
The Bumblebee. Yeah.
Well, the Bumblebee.
Have you seen like the throwback Packer ones?
Yeah, I was just about to say. Oh, man.
God.
Like the Acme Packers.
Legitimately looks like they're wearing a fucking cardboard box.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so hideous.
I know. What makes these teams want to do these things? I don't like. Do they not have like HR departments that say, it's probably not a good idea?
Any chance to sell more uniforms, more jerseys at the pro short, and that's what they do.
Well, speaking of that, I've never came across this. I didn't even know this existed. The Eagles blue and gold. What is this?
Oh, yeah.
The original.
Yeah.
Is that what the original one was?
I believe so.
Like CLA. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't hate it. It's okay. It's not like the original Lions throwbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, again, silver pants. Leave us alone. We had the silver pants.
Hard to look at.
But some of the best ones, I actually think those powder blue Charger ones I really have always loved. Yeah.
With the lightning bolt.
Yeah. And the powder blue is just such a great look.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm more of a Honolulu blue gal myself. Thank you.
Okay.
That's where, the funny thing about Honolulu blue, it's the Detroit Lions' favorite color because it's usually where they are when the Super Bowl is playing.
Oh, boy. Well, I can't laugh at that.
But no, you can't. Not yet. Not yet.
No.
Wow.
Can we also say, though, that anything the Green Bay Packers put on is just fucking eyesore, just hideous? Like, I think I looked at once, and they said that green and gold technically does not clash, but it clashes in my brain. It just makes me angry when I look at it. And the only thing worse is their throwbacks, those Acme Packer ones.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
for sure. For sure. Absolutely.
Have the Vikings had any ugly ones in your opinion?
No. Everyone's been good. But I still, the thing is that they've been purple the entirety. They haven't messed with it too much. Sometimes they add like some stripes or some white. And like this last year, they did like the purple on purple tops, purple bottoms.
Were you a fan of those all white ones?
I don't mind the all white.
Yeah.
I don't mind the all white because then I can tell which player's actually getting after it in the game. You know what I mean? It's just like, see that guy? He's covered in grass stains on the front of his body, not the back. If his grass stains are all over the back of his white uniform, you don't need to cut that asshole.
See,
the guy's got the grass stains on the front.
See, that one, he shit himself. You can tell by the poop stains.
Also, good to know who crapped themselves.
Well, no.
It was a 400-pound guy that they rolled out there.
Yeah, right. I'm sure he's doing that right now. Oh,
Detroit
God.
did some snowies last year. They did some snowy a couple of weeks. They did the all white, but I really liked the all black. I love the all black with the with the black helmet with the blue line. It was just usually I can't stand black. I think it's actually a cop out, but I just loved that it was just like we're back with a vengeance. We're here, we're angry, and we're hungry for a win. I think maybe it was just the story behind it. To be fair, why don't the Vikings play on the gold more?
What's that?
Why don't the Vikings?
Because gold is because purple. That's our color.
I know, but you also like have like the big gold hat. Like, why don't you play on that more? Have a bit of fun with it.
The gold is just supposed to be your hair, the locks underneath your horned helmet. That is the whole point of having just a hint of gold.
Well, remember when the NFL did those Color Rush uniforms? Oh my God!
What's a color? What's that? What's a Color Rush uniform?
Yeah, you got to look it up. They did it.
It's brutal.
Yeah, they did it a couple years ago. I mean, it was for the Thursday night, the infamous Thursday night games that nobody would watch. It would be like the Jaguars and Titans every week for some reason, and yeah, they would just play on Thursday every week. But
and then you wouldn't even know who was playing because of the Color Rush uniforms. Like, who the fuck's even that?
Right.
They're like a bunch of highlighters. They're like fucking crayons and markers out there.
Yeah. I don't know. That was one of Roger Goodell's like worst ideas. Not only playing bad teams on Thursdays, which they kind of don't really, they're kind of trying to start to get away from that. But yeah, when they were like, all right, we're going to wear these really ugly uniforms every Thursday, and that's how you know it's a Thursday game. I was like, oh my goodness.
Right?
It's
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy won't let Colin Kaepernick play another snap in the NFL because some people might be offended. Guess what? My eyeballs are fucking offended by the Color Rush. I would have rather seen Colin Kaepernick kneel on a lit American flag than have to watch another fucking game with those Color Rush jerseys.
Oh, they were bad.
Unbelievable.
I don't know. I kind of like the Dolphins one. They went like this bright yellow gold with a little bit of that teal. I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I might be on Team Color Rush. I'm sorry.
Oh God,
it's like
no.
I can tell like ow my eyeballs, but at the same time I'm kind of like not angry about that yellow one.
And then Cleveland Browns, like it'd be one thing. Like, brown is a terrible color choice.
They did the brown pants,
like,
didn't they?
Well, of course they got brown pants, but it would make more sense. Like, why orange and brown? It doesn't look it looks like you ate a bunch of candy corn and then took a dump.
Well, I mean, when you think of Cleveland,
go with all brown.
When you think of Cleveland, what are you thinking? You're not thinking bright, pretty rainbow, are you?
I think of those awful uniforms and people blogging about it on pupdog.com or something like that. I don't know.
Classy folk, them Browns fans.
Oh, God.
All of our listeners in Cleveland.
Uh-oh.
Watching this. Oh, I had one more I want to interject. And, because we haven't really talked about our favorite jerseys, but I think one of my all-time favorite jerseys was when the Cincinnati Bengals did the whiteout. And they went white tiger.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah.
It was like, right, Tiger King had just like piqued all of our interest. Fast forward, all of a sudden, Joe Burrow's wearing just like the sleek all white with like the white and black. Oh, man. Hot. I almost became a Bengals fan that year.
Those were good. I like those. Intimidating.
They always make such a big deal about Penn State and the whiteout game or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm just looking at it now. Holy shit. That's wonderful. It would be better if they had a hint. Oh, they did have a hint of orange, but not enough. They needed a tiny bit more. Yes, they needed a tiny bit more orange, like the shoes or something. I like it.
Okay, can I just say that Penn State, again, Big Ten team, that's my favorite my favorite college football uniform because it's never changed ever. White bottoms, blue top, number, plain helmet. I just like.
Simple.
You don't. You know, the only thing that we don't care about how we look. We don't care about it. We just care about scoring touchdowns. We just care about winning. That's it.
I liked the Ducks when they had the feathers on their shoulders, on their little shoulder pads.
That's the color rush of college football. Of course you did.
I really
They
liked
have literally they wear 30 uniforms a season. Like it's just they got that Nike money though.
Yeah. Well, isn't like Nike? Like the Nike headquarters is right there.
That's
like
right
the guy
there,
went.
Yep. Phil Knight. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm-
They got all the mons.
I'm not mad about it.
Got those Mandalorian looking fucking shiny helmets that they would wear. Oh my god.
I love the shiny helmets. So fun. That's what it should be. This should be. It's part. Honestly, we're all here for the part fashion contest. If you want women to get more, well, you obviously don't, Justin. Ryan, I'm not going to speak for you because I don't know you that well. But you obviously don't want women to get involved into this whole sports world and the NFL, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, just like a Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she's ruining everything.
Do you guys think, side note, do you guys think that Taylor Swift is going to be in the Super Bowl, playing in the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah, I think so.
She's not going to be playing in the Super Bowl. Like she's not going to be a tight end.
I mean,
she's going to be the Super halftime show. Yes.
That's what I mean. Do you think those rumors are true? Do you think she actually dropped those little nuggets?
As a diehard Swiftie, I can tell you I have also overanalyzed that podcast episode. And when she started going all in on sourdough, and she's 60% sourdough right now, and the Super Bowl is at Levi Stadium where the 49ers play, and what's the name of their mascot? Sourdough Sam. Do I need to fucking draw you a map?
Oh.
God,
You're welcome. That.
give Justin the job of being a Swiftie journalist. The man has already figured it out.
Yeah.
Me and my fellow Swifties. I mean, if we use this time and energy to we could cure cancer, but instead we come up with Easter eggs that Tay drops in the podcast. That's where we put our time.
So
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
That is correct. I didn't put that together either. Well done. Hot damn, I'm so impressed with you.
See? That's why you keep me around on this podcast.
I found out. I think the next episode, actually, scratch the food eating. I think it should be you dissecting the Taylor Swift interview and talking. And I think.
Oh, that's just one of the many Easter eggs she laid for us. So
okay,
don't
next
you worry.
week, Taylor Swift Easter eggs. Everybody.
We're getting
the male perspective here. Oh my god. So besides the white Bengal tigers, what else are some of our favorite jerseys, do we think?
Ryan, how about you?
You know, it's a simple look, but I've always liked the Raider uniforms, to be honest. That silver and black, it's just iconic. It's just an iconic look. Oh God, Kay's upset. Oh boy.
And they don't change
it. Oh.
Silver pants, Kay.
Yeah, silver pants.
They're the OG silver pants.
Not the same. Not the same.
I think they're better, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of them. Justin mentioned the simple look, like the Giants. I always liked the red Giant uniforms when they used to wear those red ones. They got rid of those, but that's a simple look. You don't got to think about it too much, and so those are two I'd go with for sure.
What do you think about throwback uniforms? What do you think, like the Bills when they? I like the Bills helmet that they brought back. I like the old Patriots helmet that they did.
Oh yeah.
Remember the AFL uniforms with the Broncos would wear the yellow jerseys. The Jets would be teams would just transform into another team from back in the AFL. That was cool too.
Oh
yeah. I do like most of the old logos too on the helmets, like the Denver Broncos. Yeah. That used to look more like actually John Elway on the side of the helmet coming out of a D, and then now it's more of just a majestic looking horse. So like the old Tampa Bay Buccaneers logo, while the colors are bad, that's a cool, badass logo. I mean, it really was.
Where did this orange come from with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Because it wasn't always red and black. And where did this orange come from?
No, the creamsicle when they were in the NFC Central, back when it was the Central, and it was the Lions, the Packers, the Bears, the Vikings, and the Buccaneers.
That's random.
The team played them twice a year, and it was that was awesome because if you were a Vikings, Packers, Bears fan, you knew you were at least going to get 4 wins a year because you got to play the Bucs and the Lions twice.
Listen, stop shitting on my fucking team all the time.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Well, it's kind of funny, like when to kind of play off that when like teams have names that just make no sense to their area, like the Utah Jazz.
Yes.
I don't know if like there's a jazz scene in Utah, but I'm guessing there's not. I don't know.
Wait.
You know?
Was that one of those where they used to be in New Orleans?
Yes. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the same thing with the
That
former
makes sense.
Minneapolis, now Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, the Lakers were Minneapolis Lakers originally.
That's right.
And they didn't change the name. They just took the franchise. So
Oh, interesting. I think another. We're just coming up with episodes on this episode. Another episode should be we'll pick some teams and we'll discuss what their mascot should actually be. Because to be fair, the Detroit Lions makes no sense. Like the Red Wings make sense, doesn't it? The Red Wings make sense. It's got the fucking wheel and whatever. Fine.
Yeah.
The Pistons make no sense. The fucking the Chicago.
Well, no, the Pistons make sense because the car industry,
cars,
right?
I was
Yeah, there you go.
thinking. You're right. I took that back. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, too much sense there.
please keep talking. I want to hear more about it.
I know nothing.
really-
I know nothing about cars, but you're right. Pistons, cars. I'm really glad that I'm doing a sports podcast. I really know my stuff. So, however, the Lions and the Tigers, it makes no sense.
What's the Lions mascot? It's a lion, right?
No, but I'm saying
Oh, you're saying
for the city itself, like
Right.
what?
There's no lions in the city
No.
or in the state of Michigan. Like,
No,
yeah.
what would you?
Like,
What would you?
Little Caesars pizzas,
What?
the Detroit Little Caesars pizzas,
Henry Ford's, or I don't.
yeah, the Detroit Model Ts.
I will
Detroit, like,
Model T's the
waste-
the Detroit Model T's, and it's just this fucking old car.
But you know, like they gotta like ring the bell or like crank the horn.
car,
You gotta
yeah.
crank the car.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Bring it up!
That's a great. Right, save this. This is going to be a good episode.
And the old school honk, like the yeah.
For when they get a first down. And they got a little graphic of Henry Ford driving a Model T. That's another Henry Ford first down.
That's a great idea.
You're in the rumble seat now. Oh my god. You guys totally fucked up with the Lions. That's lame.
Oh my god, that's such a great idea. And the Vikings are pretty spot on when it comes to Minnesota because didn't like the Vikings land in Alexandria or some shit like that?
Allegedly, there was a rune stone found there left by Leif Erikson. That may have been debunked, but we don't care. We like it.
We're staying true.
Yeah, somehow the Vikings navigated from the Atlantic Ocean through the Great Lakes and somehow got to Minnesota and then made it into like South Central Minnesota to put a landmark. Yeah.
Fair. And then the Seahawks make sense, doesn't it? Because, sea.
Yeah,
Bird.
yeah, for sure.
I think
Yeah,
that
bird.
makes sense.
It's actually a town. It's not the ocean, but they really like to act like they're, an ocean town. So
Yeah,
It kind of
very
works
true.
out. We're going to continue this next week. I'm digging this whole episode. I think we really need to continue to churn the idea surrounding Detroit and the Henry Ford Model Ts. Yes.
The Detroit Model Ts.
Let's make the fucking shirt merch.
Yeah, there you go.
just like the Model Ts, you have one uniform color, black. You can have it in any color you want so long as it's black.
Just black. Oh my god. To send us out as always, each week Justin gives us his wise words of wisdom.
So, like always with your Minnesota Vikings, the biggest stories of the season happening off the field, and this thankfully is not involving a boat in quote-unquote international waters where they're paying hookers to do obscene things to one another. Instead, the world of the NFL was shocked for the controversy raining down as the Minnesota Vikings have not one but two male cheerleaders on their cheerleading squad this year,
Nice.
which has, of course, caused a huge uproar because, and keep in mind, these are not your traditional male cheerleaders who are there to, hold two tiny females in the air and throw them around. These gentlemen are legitimately going to be doing the same dance movements as the female cheerleaders for the Minnesota Vikings.
Love it.
And people are up in arms, absolutely losing their minds about it. And as a Vikings fan, I have to say, are we going to win a Super Bowl this year? Yes? Great. wonderful. Who gives a fuck? If it helps us do that, if they can get the crowd cheering, doing something so we can actually win a fucking Super Bowl, great. If they don't win, I hated the idea. That's all it is. But you know what? Especially from where I would be sitting at a Vikings game, an ass is an ass, and I bet you those things are great. And if they're not facing me, I won't know. I'll probably be excited. As a matter of fact, I said they're both quite pretty. So if from far enough away, I'll probably be just excited. If they've got the dance moves, if they were able to outdance the rest of the competition, then I think fair is fair. We've got females taking NFL referees' jobs, and you know what? Thank God, because clearly we've run through every fucking set of eyes that swings a dick, and they couldn't get it right. So if we want to try getting some ladies out there to make the call right, I'm 100% for it. And I know this is shocking to you, Kay, because you think I would be the exact opposite on this, but I would rather get it right. I'd rather be productive, and I'd rather the fucking Vikings win a Super Bowl. And you know what? There's a couple of guys who right now are on the team that probably should be fucking cheerleaders instead. So I say Skol, male cheerleaders. Let's do this.
And if it helps them beat the Model Ts, we're all for it.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Stick that in your rumble seat, bitches.
Oh my God. Thanks for joining Sweat Socks and all that
Well
stuff.
said, though. Well said. Well said.
That last part was not well said. No, not the the Model Ts. No, don't go against me. You'll learn.
Only my second episode. Here I am going against you. Oh my God.
That's all right. I'm liking the fight. Thanks for joining Sweat Socks and All That Sauce with Justin, Kay, and Ryan. You can watch the show on YouTube. Follow us on socials at Sweat Socks Pod. And if you want to chime in, feel free to send us an email at sweatsockspodcast@gmail.com. Till next time. Ryan.
Hey, sweaty.
What do I do? What do I say?
Stay sweaty.
Stay sweaty.
I liked the Model T. Stay sweaty.
Stay sweaty.
You got to come up with a different way to stay sweaty every week.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry we didn't tell you that.
No, that's okay.
Sweat Socks and All That Sauce is hosted by Todd Lyons, Kay White, and Justin Michaels.
Our theme song made by Pat Leonards.
And the album artwork is by Mike Willis.